What's up guys, Gotta Game Fast here, and today we are starting the Chao episode number 1. So let's dive right into it. I've got some awesome mods to show. I'm not going to get into the bigger mods today, mostly just some of the enhancement mods like Chao World Extended and Chao World Enhanced, giving just some little features that it changes to really make the game a lot better. So let's dive right into it and let's see what we explore today. Alright, so as you can see, it says extended there above Chao World.
Welcome to Chao World.
And as you can already see too, Oma Chao gives you kind of the introduction there. That's optional. Most everything is optional. But these are just a couple of small things that we already see that these mods give us. Alright, so first of all, let's go to the normal Chao garden. This is my, kind of my experimental garden at the moment. I haven't done a lot. But first of all, let's show you some of the new features that Chao World Extended, Chao World Enhanced gives you. And one of the biggest ones, one of my favorites, is if you play this game normally, this right here is like as high as you can get on these mountains. But if you continue to jump with the mod showcase that we have, you can get all the way up here, you can climb up here, you can just do so many things, which is really cool. I really didn't like playing this in the battle version where you couldn't do that. It opens this up for you, so that's super cool. So yeah, the normal Chao garden, I don't have a lot of changes. I think there's more flowers. Here, like these clumps of flowers, there's more of those because of the mod, and it going back to, this is more of the original Dreamcast version, as opposed to the battle version, which you actually get in the game first off, and it's just a lot better. The Dreamcast version of the gardens was much better. So we are going to showcase some of the Chao down here, but I think I'll do that a little bit later on because I need to go to my big garden, the one that you guys really want to see. This is where most of my Chaos are. Like I said, that one's kind of experimental at the moment. So let's dive into the main garden. And let's see, first things first, we see Joe. This is our original Chao. Actually, original Chao all the way back to my GameCube version of this game. And I'll explain more of that in a future video of the Chao editor. All of these Chaos, or I shouldn't say all, but most of the Chaos that you see here are original ones from my GameCube. So it's really cool to be able to remake them, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that in a future video. But there's Joe. He's kind of the OG. We have Jimmy, which is part of our blue breed of Chaos. We have Jimmy. He's a really cool Chao. Good on speed, good stamina. And we'll get more into some of the stats and the generalities of how you raise Chao as we move along. But here we are. So you see the garden here. We have the Dreamcast set up, the little bridge, and kind of the little river that goes all the way under the map. The battle version does not have this, like the pool like stops right here in the Sonic Adventure 2 battle version. So that's definitely nice. We have some people playing some stuff. Let's see, we have some Chao. Oh, there they are. Oh, that's cool how they're up on the stairs like that. Let's see, I'm trying to think, do I have any other Chaos that play instruments? Maybe they can join in. Oh, I know Joe's got a bunch of them. Him being the OG, he's got all kinds of stuff. Let's see, I might have Silver maybe has something. I don't think Silver has anything. Oh, they stopped anyway. I have a Chao drowning. I hear them somewhere. Yep. And this here is Tails Jr. So this is once again something I'll get more into as we get into the Chao Creator, the Chao Editor mod, but that's something that I got through that. Oh, and Tails is starving. So let's get him something to eat here. There we go. He is chowing down on that, no pun intended. Alright. Ooh, I almost kicked him in the face. That would have been bad. Alright, let's see. And this is Barry. So Barry is part of my orange breed of chows. This is another important breed of chows that I have, which is of the power variety. He has an S in power. Most of our orange ones do. I think all of our orange ones do. And so really, and I'll get more into it in another video, but chow breeding is important when you want to create S chows, when you want to eventually get really top tier chows that can really win some races. But for those of you that are unfamiliar with the Chao Garden, let me go to the kindergarten and kind of show you guys some things that'll help you better understand how the whole stat system, how the whole breeding system works. Alright, so first things first, let's look at some of the differences here. Normally, there's like, I can't remember what's here, I don't think anything is here, but this table is something that Chao World Extended allows you to do, which is nice. The library, normally this is a fortune teller, but you can get it shifted over to a library, which is a lot cooler looking in my opinion. So here's where you can go to name your chow, which is nice, but obviously I don't want to name Silver. I already have his name, so I'm going to leave him there. Silver seems very unhappy at the moment, I don't know why. But let's take him to the doctor. Let's see what's going on here. So we're going to go to see doctor first. Your chow, this chow eats very well. Please take good care of your chow. Alright, most of the time there's nothing wrong with them, but here's the medical chart. Here's where things matter. Okay, so Silver, as we can see here, this is where the abilities come in. So you have swim, you have fly, you have run, you have power, you have stamina. And once again, that lifespan thing at the bottom, that is something that is new. That's something that the mod gives you. It shows you when their next upgrade process will happen. So basically, once he maxes out right there, he's going to become an adult chow. When they become an adult, based on the amount of stats that they have, like let's say I want Silver to be a swim chow, I'm going to feed him a lot of swim chaos drives. This allows Silver, when he becomes an adult, his swim will go from a B to an A. And then when he dies, he will recycle as an egg, and then you start the process all over again. It's super cool. I know it's a little bit much to take in if you're new to it, but you'll get a hang of it really easily. And as we go through this series, you'll actually get to see it happen in real time. As a matter of fact, I think Silver is close to becoming an adult, which is cool. Which also means I probably need to get him upgraded in the area of my choice. And if you are neutral, like right now, if Silver was to become an adult, his stamina would probably go to an S. If you don't give him any kind of big upgrade in one area, if you don't up his skill bar, then when he becomes an adult, it will default to making him a stamina or a normal chow. So, yeah, there's kind of a small rundown of what the stats are. Here you can see some things that really aren't that important, but most of the time their personality is bland or it changes, and their favorite fruit changes all the time. So it really doesn't help a lot most of the time. And you can see their Chow race and Chow karate records, which he has none at the moment. So we are going to... He's unhappy. Okay, the principal's office, no reason to really see that. Let's take him to the classroom. And we're going to leave him there. There we go. That way he can learn the tambourine. But this is basically just where your chows learn to do general skills. They're going to learn how to play music, how to draw, how to do other things that I don't remember. So just different little things that they learn to do. And that timer up there, that's something, once again, that the mods do. At the end of that timer, the lesson changes and your chow will have learned it. As a matter of fact, I actually didn't notice this, so it says there that in 9 minutes and 20 seconds that Silver will have learned the tambourine. So that's cool, but the lesson will change in around 15 minutes. So that's just a nice little thing that it adds for you. We're actually going to see that here in the store. Yeah, we'll go with store. So once again, we see the timer there. That's something that the mod does for you. Every 5 minutes, what is here to buy will change. So 5 minutes from now, if I open this up, it would be completely different. If you played this without mods, you would have to like leave the garden, go play a stage or something, come back, and then it would change. With the mods, they make it where every 5 to 10 minutes or something like that, it just changes. But there's different things. This is something else that Chao World Extended has added. You can get different eye lenses for your chow, which is super cool. I haven't played around with it much, but I'm really excited to try it out with you guys. I think it's really going to be a lot of fun to play around with that style. But yeah, so basically that's kind of a rundown on the store. And also you can sell items. I don't have anything to sell, but you can sell fruit or nuts. You can sell different things you dig up out of the garden. You can sell eggshells, different things like that. Alright, so that is a general rundown of what the kindergarten is. Oh yeah, and I do want to show you guys this. This is going to credit the modders here that have put so much work into this, so I really wanted to show you guys this. This mod is made by the Chao Modders team. So you can see all the amazing people who's made this happen. And once again, that Chao Island, I heavily recommend you check it out. It's going to give you a lot more detail of what I've just kind of been giving you an overview of in this video. So definitely check them out, but so thankful for those guys that really stepped up and made the Chao Garden so much better with all these mods that they've added. So I am going to go down here to the Dark Garden just to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what it is. So once again, as we see immediately, Dark Garden drastic changes in the modded version, the Dreamcast version of the game. This mountain is not here in the battle version. All of these different things. There's more like of these tombstones, and this little cave area that is so stinking cool is all made possible by mods, converting it back to its Dreamcast glory. I never noticed this tic-tac-toe up here. That's interesting. And they all have different symbols. Wow, there's a lot of symbols here. Huh. I never noticed that. I don't come to the Dark Garden that often. I haven't worked with the Dark Chao too awful much. But yeah, this is just kind of a general look at the Dark Garden. Let's see, there's Storm. He's one of our chows in here. I'm not going to pick up too many because I am with a hero character, which they will not like. Storm is here. There's Shadow Jr. out on a limb. No pun intended. And I think that's pretty much it. I was pretty sure Blazer. Blazer is here somewhere. Blazer's a cool chow. Wish I could find him. I don't know where he's at. So there we have it. This is just kind of a general overview of my Chao Garden. Some of the mods that I have. I hope to get more in the future. Let's just kind of go in here and just hang out with the chows. I hope you guys enjoy just kind of this general overview. And Tails is fighting mad for some reason. I don't know what his deal is. Oh yeah, here's Sky. Sky is a cool Chao. He is what is known as a shiny Chao. These are special legs that you can buy. There's Luke. Luke is another one of my really, really good Chaos. Oh. Tails. Gotta get him out of here. I really enjoy it. This is just the best garden to be in. It's so cool. The music is good. Just so many things I like about this garden. And that's why most of my Chaos are here. Like I said, my neutral garden down here is mostly my test garden. This is where I make Chaos. I breed Chaos. I do my editing process, which I'm pretty much done with at this point. There was a time when I was editing a lot of them, and I will edit one with you guys in the next video. But I haven't done a lot of editing as of recently. I've got most of my old Chaos done. This is Austin. He's one of my best Chaos. He is one of the orange breed, as you can see. He's a very, very good Chao. Really enjoy him. This one that's asleep over here, this is SBO Jr. He's just chilling right there. And that is Hogan that's running around at the speed of sound right there. Alright, so I do want to show you guys one last thing here about the mod. So here is the Chao Transporter. So in the original versions of this game, this thing had more purposes, but in the PC, not so much. So the modders here at Chao World Extended, Chao World Enhanced, they have added some different things. Number one, you can name your Chao here. You don't have to go to the librarian or the fortune teller if you don't want to. You can just name them right here, which is super cool. The move process, I don't know that that actually has any function in the PC version of the game. It may, but I don't know of it. You can customize, which I don't have any of this stuff much, but like you could give them hats, showcase their medals, different things like that, which we'll get more into as we move along with the series. Guest, I'm not exactly sure. I'm kind of curious as to what that is. And then the goodbye process. This is if you have too many Chaos in your garden, you have to throw them in here. You have to throw one in here and say goodbye to them, and they just kind of disappear, in a sense. They supposedly go off in a faraway forest and live happily ever after. But one cool thing about the mods that we have here is that you don't necessarily have to do that, because you have, I think, a 30 Chao a garden limit, I think is what it is, whereas in the original game it was like 10, or I actually think it was 8. Yeah, it was 8. So you have a lot more Chao that you can have per garden. I don't even want 30 Chaos in a garden. That would be utter chaos, because those things love to eat. So yeah, not worried about that. I'm not sure what guest mode does. I want to press it, but I feel like it's going to crash my game. We should press it. Let's press it. Okay, if you export this Chao through the editor while you're in this menu, the exported file will be a guest Chao. You can send guest Chao to other players. Guest Chao are immortal and can't be edited. Interesting. Have to try that out. I'm not exactly sure what that is all about, but there's the transporter. There's kind of some of the general things that the mod helps you out with that. So yeah, I believe that pretty much wraps everything up at this point. So we've seen some of my Chaos. I hope you guys really enjoy seeing them and what they can do. I'm really excited to start stat building some of them with you guys on camera, maybe doing some live streams. We'll start getting into the Chao races here before too long, and showing you guys just how to breed Chao, how to use the mods to your advantage, and the different things that we have going on. as far as the editor is concerned. And that's probably where our next video is going to take off from. We're probably going to get into the Chao editor, how to edit Chaos, and how to convert your old GameCube Chaos into how to create them in your PC version, which is super fun. I'm really excited to share that with you guys. But for now, that is Gotta Game Fast signing off. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you in the next video.